I just woke up. And I'm still in the same clothes I fell asleep in. Don't judge me. And my hair has not been touched. I'm going to take a shower here in a little bit. The humper did not go away. Last night was just so... Carol finally called them back last evening. And apparently it's going to be her and her daughter going down there. They planned this weeks ago to go. Dad was going to drive, and they were all going to go. And they even talked about like 4 or 5 days ago. And then Dad goes and gets stuff for the trip, and who does that? Who makes plans and then the night before they call and say, oh yeah, you're not going? Oh, it made me so mad. Plus, because I had planned on doing things while he was gone. I had, just upsetting. You know, I wanted to get the rest of the invitations laid out and sent out. I wanted to get all the pictures out and go through since he'd be gone for a few days, and I could do it without him wondering what I was doing. And so all that was just... He knew I was mad too. I just said that was mean of somebody to do. I said that was just mean. Who does that? So he's out now with his sister to go take her on some errands, because she's called here the last 3 days asking, Neil, I need coffee and milk and hand soap and blah blah blah. I need help. So he went over there today finally, since he wasn't going out of town. And last night my grandma calls and tells us Aunt Geneva, she's telling everybody that she's just, well, she wants to go to heaven and be with Pappy, her husband. Everybody called him Pappy, my Uncle Joko. She's given up. She wants to go to heaven. She's done. So she'll probably just refuse to eat and sleep all the time until she's gone. And another one of our friends that we saw, her husband, he got really sick last year. And his name's Bob. Bob and Connie, they're Legion people. I've known them for years. And I remember parked outside the Legion, and I saw him pull up and walk in, and I almost didn't recognize him when I saw him like early last year, because he looked honestly like a concentration camp victim. He looked so thin and gaunt and just so sick, and he had to walk so slow with a cane. And I'm like, and he had this big beard, which was unusual, and I'm like, is that Bob? And I had to ask Dad, I'm like, was that Bob Anderson that just came in? And so then he got a little better and put on a little bit of weight and started feeling better. He has a bad heart. And we saw his wife when we were shopping the other day. And he's really bad again. And it's so bad that they've called hospice in. So he's not doing really good either. And then yesterday we find out, it's like the whole week is just all medical crap of people mostly bad. My grandma's neighbor, Dee Dee, who we've known for years, she hadn't been feeling good. She thought she had a cold, like a chest cold, and she finally went to the hospital because it wasn't getting any better. One night her husband took her to the hospital, and they found a mass in her lung, and she's not doing that good. Why? Well, it always seems like everything's fine, and then everything goes to hell, and it's like a whole group of things happen at one time. It's funny how life goes. You just never know. Ugh. So I can't do anything I wanted to do. Just talked to my cousin, finally, the one I'm in business with. Tomorrow we gotta go to the courthouse. And get some stuff taken care of with our business paperwork, DBA stuff. And for our line of credit that we have through the bank, we have to have insurance on our inventory. So he has to get the inventory list to our insurance people to see what a quote would be for insurance for all our stuff. So that's going to be happening. We were supposed to meet tomorrow at the bank, but I just emailed her and saying, I just talked to Ron. This is what's happening. Can we reschedule for next week? And it can't be Wednesday because he has meetings Wednesday. apparently we've picked up a new school system. So he's going to meet with them on Wednesday and talk about what they need and where they need toilets and stuff. So that's cool that we got another school. Because we do 1, 2, 3 or 4 schools now. You know, baseball field, softball field, football field, stuff like that. Right now it's all baseball, softball stuff. So he's coming over tomorrow. We're going to go deal with that and go over business stuff. So that may be. So I emailed her and told her what was going on. And it is a rainy, crappy day here. And my body is not happy. But it is what it is. I'm going to go take some leave. I'm finally going to cook our steaks that we've had for a couple days. They're cube steaks. And after, you know, when we ate yesterday, last night, neither one of us were hungry. I'm like, Dad, I'm not cooking tonight. I'm not hungry at all. He goes, I'm not hungry either. So we just didn't make any dinner last night because our lunch kept us full all day long. And I think he laid down about 11, and I was up and down all night. It's normal for me now. It's just kind of normal now. It is what it is. Oh, last night I chatted a lot on my texting with a friend named Steven, and he might come visit. He better come visit in a couple weeks. We've got some dates planned. I've never met him in person before, so he's going to come up here and stay a few days, which will be awesome. So, he wants to go to Eddie's Steak Shed so bad. He's obsessed with that place. Just because he's seen me video there a couple times, and ever since then, if me and Dad go out, he goes, you guys going to Eddie's Steak Shed? I'm like, no. Eddie's is one of those places that we go to on a special occasion, and if we're in that area, because it's not, like, right near us. So, but I'm going to take him there, so he can get the obsession out of his system. I don't know what that's what I said. So when you're here one evening, we're just going to go in and get pictures out of the cupboard and come in, and we'll probably bring them in here and spread them out on the bed and look at them and pretend like he wanted to see me growing up, and what in reality we're just going to be picking out pictures of Dad, because Dad would understand that a friend would want to, maybe who's into seeing old, you know. I'm using Steven as a, yeah. I'm going to use him as a reason why to look at pictures. You know, I think Dad might have to go play cards one night while he is here. So that might be a good night to do it. I don't know. Just trying to figure that all out. I know we're going to do a little shopping. I'll probably go take a look at the lake. Hopefully the weather's prettier, because the weather for the last 2 weeks has sucked. We might have a day with a speckle of sunshine, but mostly overall, sucks. Next Friday is my birthday. I cannot believe it. It doesn't seem like a year has gone by, because yeah, last year was just a blur. It was just a shitty year. I'll be the big 41. Or I can call it my 40th, my second time. Yes. This is just a babble fest, because really I just woke up and I'm still just kind of blah, blah. Heidi's with her daddy, because usually wherever he goes, she goes. Which means when Aunt Jenny gets in the vehicle, Heidi will go hide in the back, because she's scared of her. She used to love Jenny Mae, but the last couple years, she's just gotten so scared of her. I guess that's about all. Next weekend we have a surprise birthday to go to at the Legion for the commander. And I'm going to ask him how much it's going to cost to run out the Legion for Dad, because maybe he might even give me an even better, since he is the guy. Because I didn't ask him before, I just asked Paula Lee, who works there. So I might ask the guy, maybe I can even get a better deal on renting the Legion. We'll see how that goes. He's going to be 80, so his people are doing a surprise on him. It's going to be like a Sunday afternoon party. I think they said 2 o'clock. I'll have to Facebook her and ask her again what time that party is. Now I really am going. I'm going to go watch something on the DVR, and then when Dad gets home, I'm going to start cooking. Cube steak, mashed potatoes, homemade gravy. I've only made gravy a couple times, but we'll see how that goes. And peas. I need to lay out some chicken so I can make curry chicken in the next couple days, because my naan bread I have bought. See, because that's what I planned on making myself when he was gone, curry chicken. Like, I planned on one day while he was gone, just take a ride over and use one of my coupons at Panda Express, and then going over to Ritter's and just kind of taking a day and just chill. But I probably can still do that and say, I'm leaving. On my side. Alright. I don't even know what all about. Blah, 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 blah. I can't function. I need to go get something to drink, maybe a water or juice or something. Wish me luck. Goodbye.